Alright, guys. It is Tuesday, September 13th, 2022 at 11:11 p.m. Alright, guys, let's take a look quickly here at dailyverses.net. Verse of the day, it says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Matthew 5:10. Alright, guys, let's start by taking a look at what's happening in the Atlantic. This is the 96L. This is one of the storms that is basically growing in the Atlantic. People in the Caribbean pretty much have been keeping an eye on this, and this is the storm that's developing, getting larger. Let's take a look. Here it is, 96L, right here in the middle of the Atlantic, growing larger and heading towards the Caribbean islands. Let's take a look at satellite tracking. This is the tracking for it. It could go above Puerto Rico or it could go below Puerto Rico. We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to go through the land or if it's going to go below or above. We don't know yet. It's too early. But these are the possible Invest 96L model track guidance for this storm. Alright, guys. Let's take a look here at what we have in the Atlantic. We have disturbance 1 with 40% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. Central tropical Atlantic, showers and thunderstorms associated with tropical wave located about 900 miles east of the Lesser Antilles have changed little in the organization today. Although environmental conditions are only marginally conducive, some gradual development of this system is possible over the next few days. A tropical depression could form while the system moves westward to the west-northwestward over the tropical Atlantic and approaches the Leeward Islands on Friday. Tropical formation chance in 48 hours is low at 30%, and formation chance through 5 days is medium at 40%. So this is 96L. Pretty much the disturbance is going to possibly be heading over the Caribbean. Then we have disturbance 2 with 0% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. Eastern tropical Atlantic, showers and thunderstorms associated with tropical wave passing near the Cabo Verde Islands has remained disorganized and limited today. Environmental conditions are forecast to become less favorable, and additional development for the system is no longer anticipated as it moves across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic to the end of the week. Formation chance through 48 hours low near 0%, and formation chance through 5 days low near 0%. Alright, guys, let's take a look at also the graphing. Here is the 96L model intensity guidance. It could form into a tropical storm. Some of the graphs are saying. Half of the graphs have it being not a storm, a tropical storm, but the other half have it pretty much saying that it could possibly be turned into a tropical storm. That's 96L. Alright, this is the satellite image right now. Look at what's coming off of Africa. You see that large system of clouds right there? That's coming off Africa. That's something that I wanted to show you guys as well. Let's take a look. See it right here, coming off Africa. So we have 96L here in the Atlantic. The other system has 0% chance of formation, but look at what's coming off Africa. That is large. Alright, let's take a look at a closer look at it. That is pretty large. Don't know which one of these is going to be Fiona first, but it is quite interesting. The Atlantic is in play. Alright, guys. This is what's happening below Mexico. We have a small... Let's take a look at the Eastern Pacific, so you guys can see what's below Mexico. We have a disturbance with 20% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days, and then we have a disturbance with 80% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. So this is what's happening below Mexico. Let's take a look at this one. This is what's developing below Mexico right now. So we gotta keep an eye on that as well as what's happening in the Atlantic. Alright, guys, now let's take a look at railroad strike stuff. We have possibility of a railroad strike happening on Friday. We don't know exactly how many charters of the union for the railroads are gonna actually strike. Last I heard were 3 out of 12, but you don't know if it could increase when the day comes. It says Amtrak cancels cross-country trains ahead of possible rail strike. Freight rail strike threatens supply chains, prompting White House planning. Railroad strike and the economic damage it would cause looms closer. So, guys, the railroads carry 1/3 of all the goods the country delivers to stores and carries across the country. So that's 1/3 of all the supplies and food are delivered by train. So if the trains for some reason stop because of a railroad strike, there won't be a lot of food left in the stores or a lot of things being delivered. The country is going to pretty much have to rely on everything being delivered by train, excuse me, not by train, by truck, or it's going to have to somehow move it around that it could be delivered by plane. But it's pretty much very risky and dangerous that this railroad strike could possibly be happening on Friday. Please pray for the country. We don't need a railroad strike to pretty much cripple the country, especially on these days where everything costs so much and the prices of food and all other goods are pretty much going higher. This will increase the amount of things will cost if it does happen. So please pray for the country. Alright, next. We had a 4.4 earthquake happen in California, a magnitude 4.4 earthquake 3 kilometers north of Santa Rosa, California. It was felt. I read some comments on Twitter, people saying that they felt it, but it wasn't a major earthquake. It was just a 4.4. So keeping an eye on that as well. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless.